Did I actually find a ridiculously cheap Bible on Amazon that's worth using? We're going to figure that out in today's video. I'm going to actually unwrap this. I haven't even looked at this. Let's start with the price. I paid $5.49 for this. So if you're looking for a Bible and you say you can't afford one, they are very affordable. There's a couple of things we need to think about with this though. First of all, this is a pretty simple Bible and obviously the quality is not going to be great. Actually, what these Bibles are meant for are gift Bibles. And when I say gift Bibles, I don't even mean to give as a great gift, but rather to have a stack of Bibles, maybe in a classroom in your church or in a pastor's office, just to give away to somebody. Maybe you've given the gospel to somebody and you want to give them a Bible. But the question is this $5.49 Bible worth it? And is it even the cheapest one on Amazon? The answer, let me just give you that real quick before I do this review. The answer is no, it is actually not the cheapest one on Amazon. When you look at these within the $5 to $10 range, you're going to be able to get different covers and different colors. Pretty much you're going to float between a New King James, a King James, or an NIV in the versions that you're going to get. However, the cheapest Bible I found on Amazon is an ESV economy paperback for $4.65. If you want me to review that Bible, spend the money on it, buy it, review it so you don't have to, let me know. Let's get this thing open and see what it's all about. So real quick, just on the back, you can see, first of all, I think it's pretty interesting. You can see the price on here. Originally, it was a $10 Bible. I'm not sure that I would spend $10 on this Bible, but I do think that it's going to be a decent Bible. I picked up intentionally the fake leather and I picked up the blue. You can get this in black as well. And when I say fake leather, when you look at this is pretty papery. It is not very good quality at all. Again, buying this Bible for $5.49, you know, is not going to be the greatest quality by itself. Like this is not a Bible that you're going to buy, that you're going to keep for a long time. This is a Bible to give to somebody that you don't even know for sure if they're going to read it, or maybe, again, a Bible for in a classroom with kids. I bought this for a very specific reason. I bought this because, well, I am testing markers and pens. I wanted an intentionally cheap Bible to see if it's going to fade through. So as we open this Bible, I can already see the pages are decent when it comes to Bible paper. I think they probably would rip fairly easily. They don't look like great quality, but they're decent. They would be decent to give to somebody. If you look at the print is exceptionally small. That is one of the things. You're going to want good eyes if you're going to read this Bible. Small print. You can tell that as well just by how small the Bible is. There is a place in the front to write a name if you want to. This is not a study Bible as well. That's something else you need to know. This is not a study Bible. It's going to have your typical index in the front of it as well. When you start looking through it, it is very obvious that these words are just scrunched right together. So it's going to be not easy to read. It's going to be good for me because when I'm testing markers, it'll even show how much it bleeds through to another line and things like that. But this is definitely not the easiest Bible to read. This is a great Bible too. If you just want to have some Bibles, maybe in the back of your chairs or your pews, whatever you have in your church, this would be another good Bible for that. This is not a bad Bible. It's a $5 Bible, but at that rate, you can buy a whole bunch of them. As I flip through the pages, I can see there's nothing extra. There's no footnotes. There's no cross references. A lot of the things you might want in a Bible. This is a good Bible to sit in a Sunday school class and have kids all have the same version to be able to read through. This is a good Bible. Like I said, put it in the back of your pew, especially if you can find the version that your pastor preaches out of. That's a good thing. It's just not going to have a lot of frills. It's meant to be an inexpensive Bible. There are some neat things in the back, though. There's a 30 Days with Jesus kind of devotional guide. So if you're giving this to somebody who maybe is a new believer or just who's really trying to understand Christianity. There's a list of miracles back here. There are several actually just kind of nice little things in the back of it that are extras, prophetic scriptures, and then prayers of the Bible in the back. In the back as well, there's a small glossary as well as a concordance, kind of all mixed into one. It gives you some definitions of some words, and then it tells you where you can find those words. Overall, I think this would be a good Bible. I did notice there's one little map in the back. Other than that, no maps. If you are looking for something that you can have a stack of them that doesn't break the bank and give those away to kids, to new believers, whoever it might be, this is what that is for. If you're looking for a Bible that is going to be great to have a stack of them in a classroom or somewhere in your church so you can hand them out to people who just need a Bible, or you want everybody to be able to read out of the same version, then this Bible is great for that. This is not a Bible that you're going to buy and hold on to for a long time. I'll say this, though. Maybe you're new to Bible study. Maybe you've just found my channel and you want to study along with me, but you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on a Bible. First of all, you can get a Bible through a free app on your phone, which is a great way to do that. But if you want a physical Bible that you too can mark in, you can mark in this. This is a $5 Bible and would be great for that. Now, we're going to find out, if you follow along with me, we're going to find out how this does later on when you start putting highlighters and markers and pens on it. But that's for another video. That's for another time. If you're interested, you'll find a link in the description for this Bible. I get nothing for it. It's just an opportunity for me to help you find an inexpensive Bible. If you don't know me, my name is Joshua Putnam. I'm a former pastor. I spent a lot of time studying God's Word to be able to teach it to others, and it's my desire to help you be able to study God's Word. And so on this channel, we help you study the Bible. We help you learn methods and tools to be able to study the Bible better, as well as give you the opportunity to study along with me. And if that's the kind of content you're looking for, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you also like this video if it was helpful to you. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.